So welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope your preparations are going on point for your September attempt exams. There are hardly 30 days left for your exams from here on. So this has been long pending from our side, where we had to bring in some resources for your exams and after the classes are done. So what usually happens is classes are one of the vital part of your examination, but what happens after classes plays an equal role with the classes. So whatever presentation tips you have, whatever exam tips and tricks we get, the time management we get, the MTPs, RTPs, amendments, all these parts which are done after the classes play a vital role. So I'm very happy to announce and very excited to announce that we have put in all the resources and we have now enough personnel and resources to bring in you all the benefits about your examination after the classes. So this particular channel which we are gonna launch on 17th of this month, 17th of August, will be containing all the resources which you would require in a single stop, where everything about how and what and where to write, how to write, what are the amendments, what are the new notifications given by SA, everything will be covered. So what you can expect from this particular telegram channel would be all the amendments which are introduced. Most of you might not be having this awareness that May attempt had certain amendments. They had two amendments which were introduced, small, but they are not they are amendments. Nonetheless, these amendments will be discussed. We have RTPs, MTPs which will be released by IC every single month, every single attempt. We'll discuss those. We'll discuss about ABC analysis, how to prioritize your works, how to study, how to put in more efforts for a particular chapter. Then we'll understand this part. This is one of the vital part of your theory papers, especially how to read the question. Now what becomes important here is you put in efforts, you sit down and study everything, you remember all the provisions, but you don't know what provision to write for what question. Understanding question becomes a vital part of every theory subject. So how to read a case study, how to understand a question becomes of it. Then we'll come into the paper presentation, how your paper must be presented, how it must be beautified during the process, how much quantity should be written, what are the headings should be used in the process, how quantity can be increased during the exam process, and at the same point of time doing all these activities should be done within the 3 hours period. How much of a content you guys have to put it on the paper, it becomes more vital part. Within the 3 hours period we have to put in efforts to write as much as quantity as possible and give the best out of your conceptual clarity on the paper. So how time management will be done, how much time should be allotted for MCQs, how much for the case scenarios, how much for a 5 marks question or how much for a 3 marks question, how to manage time in the process. Along with this, we'll be coming up with revision classes, and there will be concepts. For example, your dematerialization topic, which is not explained by ICA in your syllabus, but which will become a vital part of understanding the syllabus which is connected with dematerialization. So how dematerialization works, or how your stock exchanges work, how your process of investing shares in the stock exchange work, how the listing process works, or even your GDRs, global depository receipts, all that imaginary provisions which are there for you, which at your level at CA Inter might not be that familiar for you guys, might not be that easy for you guys. We'll bring out some conceptual videos on that. Chatbook is also on the line, so we'll be making chatbook revision classes which will be helpful for you to revise the subject multiple times. Then most importantly, we'll be coming up with daily MCQs. Spend hardly 5 or 10 minutes of your time on this telegram channel, where we'll be bringing out case studies, where we'll be bringing out individual questions, MCQs, and along with these individual MCQs we'll be bringing out certain self-drafted MCQs which will be questioning or creating memory part for you on section numbers, form numbers, penalties, and these important numbers which are required to be remembered for your law subject. End of the day, law is a procedural subject. You have to remember these section numbers, form numbers to create that impression, to create that edge over the other papers. So we'll be coming out with some important section numbers, form numbers which you are expected to remember. So spend next 20-30 days with this telegram channel. You'll be able to cover most of the important form numbers, section numbers on a daily basis. This will create more memory for you, and on top of this we'll be having motivation classes regularly. We'll be having notification from ICA, all the other stuff which is required for you in a single stop. So I hope you will get the most out of this channel, and make sure that you have the scanner, or I'll leave a link in the description of this video. And we are very much open for your suggestions on what is expected for you guys. What do you want to consume from this particular telegram channel? Either it might be marathon classes, it might be RTPs, MTPs, it might be amendments, whatever you would love to consume from this. Please do leave a comment on this. We'll work on it and we'll get back to that as soon as possible. And please do share this telegram channel with all your CA Inter friends who will be getting benefit out of it. So see you on the other side of the channel. We'll meet on the telegram channel. Thank you guys.